the same because I know I would do that. You put these two brothers, I'll fight them the same night. I'll put them out. And I mean, it's just a fact, you know.
You're not impressed with Jake Paul? I mean, he went 8 rounds with Tyron. He got rocked. You don't feel like he has at least a skill set for a guy who's 4-0 now?
He has a skill to fight a guy like a wrestler, not a boxer. He cannot survive. He cannot survive against a real striker. And I mean, he's getting better. I respect him from what he has been doing, but you know, it's like he's a product made by business. It's almost like he's been made and protected. You know, he didn't want to fight me. He's scared, you know, and I mean, I understand, but I respect Oscar. Oscar is man enough not fighting a YouTuber. Oscar is really fighting a real fighter like myself. So my respect comes not if you're a winner or if you're a loser, and who you are competing against. It's like putting a great football team to play with a high school team. You know, it's not fair. It's a level of competition, and I mean, you got to understand what's the difference between a steak from a great steak from a steak that is not well produced, you know? So you understand what I'm saying? So you got a guy like myself, I represent the birth, the creation of a sport. So for me, it's a very serious business. So it's just I understand that has a level of like this, not level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. They're on a very low level. These guys you mentioned. So,
did you try to get the Jake Paul fight? Did you try? Was there talks of it?
Yeah, he didn't want to do it. They already said they're scared. His whole camp told me, his friends, he's scared of you. And he's picking his fight, and he's doing a great business. He's making a lot of money. He's getting all the press. But I mean, me and Oscar, it's something that is going to change the scope. This is a legit fight. You know, like I'm very honored to go and compete with the guy who transcends boxing. Mm-hmm. Not just as a fighter, become the first promoter, become the first fighter, become a promoter, and discover guys like Canelo Alves, you know, and he changed the scope, and he's a gold medalist in the Olympics. So he did things that not a lot of guys did. So I'm very honored to compete against him.
Obviously, we don't want to look past Oscar, but I'm just wondering if all goes well for you on September 11th, and you say that Jake Paul, who's, you know, regardless of what you may think, a big draw, he just sold, 16,000 tickets. Would you like to? Would you think maybe you beat Oscar, then you go for Jake Paul next? You're the same size as him, essentially. So
I'll fight him and his brother the same night. Him and his brother.
Who do you think's better between him and his brother?
I don't know. I think both guys, they got